What's up, everybody? I'm back with another garden update. It's time to feed my plants. I got this EB Stone Organics tomato and vegetable food. This is supposed to be good for everything except for the flowers. So I'm gonna go ahead and start feeding. So supposedly I can just sprinkle this. I want to scratch the surface. All right, so I got everything fed. I need to water it, but before I water, I want to just show you something. I've got some concerns. So my lettuce situation. So you remember I had initially the first batch of lettuces that I planted, and then I saw some that wasn't doing so well and I replaced them. And there's still some here from the first batch, but what I'm finding is that the original plants, they're not doing so well. These are from the original batch, but these are from the second batch that I planted. This stuff, this is from the first batch. Some of them are doing okay. I believe this is from the first batch. This is the new arugula that I planted. Doing very well. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time to harvest some arugula and some of this lettuce. But as I was saying, there's some that aren't doing so well. And I'm finding that the second batch that I bought are the ones that are doing really well. In the original batch, they struggled. Some of them were replaced, and I decided to keep some of them to see how they would do. So hopefully, having fed them just now, after I watered them, hopefully it's going to benefit them. Another concern that I have is these beets over here, well, the beets and the radish. So as you see, there's a lot of yellowing going on there. So I'm hoping, but you also see the green, the vibrant green that's coming. So I'm hoping we're past that yellow stage and that I'm on a more consistent watering schedule. Same thing with the radish. Lots of yellow leaves, but nice vibrant green coming in. So I'm hoping we're past that yellowing stage. Lots of nice green in there. So hopefully the green's gonna overtake the yellow. Hopefully these beets make it. I'm hoping I don't have to pull them out and replace them. So we got a lot of good growth. These strawberries are really doing well. Nice and vibrant. Putting out early fruit. Tomatoes are looking good. This one even has some fruit under there. Look at all of those tomatoes. Got some flowering going on there. I need to figure out a cage situation for this plant. I don't have a tomato cage just yet. And this is the one that I have the companion plant basil planted in. It's supposed to protect it from pests and things of that nature. My bush beans. This one looks like it wants to vine, but everything that I'm reading says they don't need poles or restraints. They're strong enough on their own, so I'm gonna let it grow. Now this spinach is another story. I am all for allowing things to grow. But boy, this spinach is not, it's just struggling versus what I planted more recently. So we'll see, but I don't have the luxury of a lot of time to just allow things to do what they're gonna do. So either this spinach is gonna do well or it's gotta go and be replaced with this. Same thing here with these beets. Now I'm enthusiastic about this green growth we got here. But they're pretty small, and if they don't do something pretty quick, they gotta go. I like the way the radishes are recovering. I got a couple of hummingbird feeders here. So I've got hooks back there. There's a little black pole back there. There's a hummingbird feeder hook. And here's another hummingbird feeder hook. These flowers and the honeysuckle over there attracts hummingbirds. So I'm gonna help them out. I got these feeders and I'm gonna make some hummingbird food and get those filled up. All right, so I'm gonna make some hummingbird food. I got granulated sugar and water, and I just need to bring that to a boil and then allow it to cool off. So like I said, I just got my water and granulated sugar. And I wanna bring that to a boil. All right, so my hummingbird food is boiling. I'm gonna set it aside and allow it to cool and get my feeders filled. I needed to trim some of the branches out of the way from my hummingbird feeder. That should be good for the hummingbirds. A garden is about beauty as well as food. Okay, so we talked about these lettuces that weren't doing well. Like, that's just not good. So again, some of these lettuces are of the first batch of lettuces that I got. Some are still doing well, and the whole thing is as I started off with this garden I started this garden off telling you guys that I have challenges with sunlight. So in addition to that, I'm new and I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. Although I've planted some things before, this is all new to me. So I've nailed down what's doing well. You got some varieties like those and those and this. The arugula is doing fantastically. But then you got these, and you got these. It's kind of struggling. I got some replacements. Now with my lettuces, I don't have a lot of time to deal with varieties that don't work. We want to find the ones that work and stick with those. Now the difference in the spinach is that it's not doing badly, although this one is kind of yellowing a little bit. But I think they weren't doing badly, they just weren't thriving. So I made some changes with that. This is a self-watering pot or a self-watering container, and it had so much water in it that these plants were not drinking. So I basically drained it, and now we're not going to do self-watering with this. We're going to rely on my hand watering, and I think that might have been an issue. So we'll see if these begin to thrive now. And so these will get a chance. I'm not going to pull them. Like I said, I'm new with this, and the whole idea is to try to figure this stuff out. Not just pull everything and replace. I want to figure things out and learn how to grow it. So we talked about these beets a couple of days ago, and they're actually getting worse. Let's pull them and see what we got here. Yeah, compacted roots. Soil is wet. Not too wet. I think with these beets, I made a mistake with these and did not water them sufficiently when I planted them. I think I did these beets in. It was all my fault. So I got some replacement beets. So what I'm doing differently this time is I'm gonna make sure that the soil isn't so compacted. I wanna loosen it up. And I'm gonna loosen up my roots on the plant a little bit without hurting it. So we got this Thai basil plant, and although it's not dying, it's not thriving, it's just living. I'm gonna loosen up the soil a little bit. I've got somebody to join it. See, that is sweet Thai basil. This is Thai Slam Queen basil. And my new practice of loosening the roots. Thank you to my fantastic subscribers, our fantastic subscriber, thank you. You know who you are. Look at this. Although we're still trying to accumulate some foliage on these strawberries, boy, they are really putting out. Check this out. Sugar snaps. Tiny sugar snaps. Got me a tomato cage for this tomato plant that needs one. So I still have a couple of challenges. I still have all of these pots over here on the ground that I need to find stands for. And I've been in every local store. Nobody has what I'm looking for, but Amazon does. So I'm gonna find something to get everything off of the ground, namely these kale plants. And the other challenge is to find out why these bush beans are yellow. Now the issue that I had the other day was that I had a vine that was trying to, or a limb that was trying to vine. But everything that I've read says that these things are so strong, they don't need any type of restraint, and they won't vine. Well, it looks like it's vining on itself. I was gonna put some type of restraint to hold it, but it looks like I don't need it because it's vining on itself. And we got some blooms starting to happen. But I need to understand why they are yellow. So everything needs a drink. So I want to get away from oversaturating the entire box and just watering right where the plant is, just giving the plant what it needs. So all in all, we're having some challenges, but we're having some successes. Lots of strawberries, new sugar snap peas. Hopefully we got the lettuces dialed in. Hopefully in the next video, I'll have stands for all of those things that are on the ground. Until next time.